Alright, welcome to the first video in the US. So I touched down pretty much a day and a half ago. Today is actually Max's birthday, which is kind of like the reason I came to Boston. I did like my first bit of my trip here was to actually see him because I haven't seen him for so many years. So we're heading to the Red Sox, which is like a baseball game tonight, which will be so cool. I've got 2 hours of training to do, so I'm going to head out and just do 2 hours easy today. Obviously I have absolutely no idea where I'm going, so I put a quad lock on my bike so I can kind of like show myself where to go. But yeah, this is pretty much my neighborhood at the moment. I'm on Mission Hill in Boston, if anyone knows where that is. Yeah, so we'll head out, do that, and then we'll see what else is in store for us. T-minus 4-5 weeks till Dairylands in Chicago, so obviously we're still got to keep up the training and get fit for that. So yeah, that room with the northeastern flag is where I'm going to be living for pretty much the next 6 to 7 weeks. Obviously, I'm still paying for this room while I'm in Chicago. So I'm in Chicago for 2 weeks, then come back. I'm here for like 5 days, then I pack up, and then I head to Spain. But everything came off the flight pretty well. So this is the bike bag. So obviously it was on 3 flights to get here. It got a little bit scuffed up, but other than that everything's fine, and most importantly the bike is fine. The only missing soldier is that I used to have a little wheel that went in here and they've lost that somehow in transit, so now I have to actually pick it up and pull it with me. I can't just push it, which is very annoying. So my initial flight from Auckland to San Fran was delayed 1 hour and 45 minutes, so I was rushing. My flight from Wellington to Auckland was delayed, so I had to run through customs, and I literally just thought I was going to be able to make my 12-hour flight from Auckland to San Fran. Luckily that was delayed 1 hour and a half, luckily, and then we sat in the plane for hours and hours and hours waiting. Anyway, eventually went like 1 hour 45 late, got to San Francisco, and I had 1 hour and a half to get my bag, get through customs, then reissue my bag to go from San Fran to Boston. And it was just my luck that I had to go from the international terminal to the domestic one to fly to Boston. And then at the San Fran airport they've got like these really long wings, and of course my luck, my wing was like right at the end. I'm walking and running as fast as I can down those little escalator things, and I missed the flight, and they actually let the flight go 2 minutes early. There was no calling for me or anything, so missed that flight. So I had to stay in the San Fran airport for another 6 hours. Couldn't get any sleep while I was there, and then jumped on the plane, which is another 6 hours from San Fran to Boston. I think I got maybe an hour sleep on that plane, so I'm still feeling pretty average and like with the jet lag. And I slept maybe from 10 till 4 a.m. this morning, so I've been up since 4 and it's currently 8, so I've already been up and at 'em, been walking around and kind of like trying to work out where I am. So yeah, I've got a 2-hour bike ride today. I've still got to kind of adjust my gears on this and get everything ready, but yeah, we'll head out. It's not the nicest day here. It's been raining a little bit, but it's still pretty warm, as you can see, because I'm in A shorts and t-shirt. So I really wanted to run a 53 tooth chainring for the crits, because I just think it'll be way better. So I finally found this 53 tooth, but I ended up putting it on this Dura-Ace 4II power meter. So I've got that on there at the moment, so I need to get that all tuned up because it's not quite right. It's like just getting into the big chaining, so I think I need to lift it up a little bit and push it over. But to adjust these bikes, to tune them, you have to have the eTube app. So the only way, because there's no junction box on these new group sets, the only way to adjust this is literally by using an app on your phone, which is kind of annoying, but like it's easy enough to use and connect. All you have to do is press a little button on here, like flashes blue, and then it connects up pretty much automatically on your phone, and you can adjust it all from there. I also saw my first squirrel this morning. It was kind of like running in and along here. I got a video of it up there, but yeah, a few more like American things that I'm kind of learning, that they have squirrels and they could literally climb all up and around here, which is kind of weird. Alright, first ride in Boston, we'll do a little bit of a bike checks. Obviously we have the Windspace T1500, we got the Hyper wheels on here. Obviously I couldn't bring any training wheels with me. I still have the Vittoria on the back, the Mayhem at TA Tour. I have a Conti 28 to put on the back of that for the crits. I've finally got my refurbished Garmin Edge 1030, so I got the new screen and everything, that's all good to go. Got my quad lock, my phone on there to show me where to go. 2 bottles, and that's pretty much it. I've obviously got like a spare tube and all that type of stuff in the back, because there's like no one out here other than Max, but Max doesn't even have a car, and I'm pretty sure he doesn't have like an international license either, so he can't really come pick me up if I do get stuck. It has to be like an absolute real emergency for him to come pick me up. So that's pretty much the aim, and I have no idea where I am or where the city is. I think it's that way, so I'm gonna head that way and then kind of go across the river, and I don't know, I've got 2 hours of riding to do. It's all just easy, just off the plane riding, so just go and do a bit of an adventure. I'm here to ride the Chicago Dairylands crits.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, so I'm just hanging out here for a few weeks.
Oh, that's cool.
A lot of people here.
Yeah, we have about 50 riders this year, I think it is.
Yeah, so so you start here?
We start here, yeah. We're heading to Warwick, Rhode Island right now. And then from there down to Westbury, from Westbury down to, I don't know, Jersey somewhere. Cape May. MS, emergency medical technicians or paramedics.
Oh, awesome.
Kind of thing. See ya.
See you guys. Well, that was interesting. They're heading off for a 500-mile charity ride, which is kind of like what I'm looking at doing at the end of this trip. It's quite cool, but yeah, I'm not heading that way. It's the exact opposite way than where I'm heading. So I'm going to keep pushing where I'm heading, which is this way. All right, 20 minutes into the ride at the moment, and I'm currently on a bridge. Basically, I'm just trying to head over the river at the moment. You got the state police station there, and there's a massive building there with the Boston Celtics logo on it. Obviously, the Celtics are massive. Me and Max looked at going to a Celtics game. And it was like $600 US a ticket, so we're not gonna, we'll stick with the Red Sox. It's like $80 a ticket, so yeah. Head over there, and there's like a really big pointy building right there you can't really see, and that's where we're heading. Alright, after getting lost in an industrial area, I've found the big pointy building type things right here. Right, there it is, the big monument, absolutely ginormous. So I've done 10k, average 20k an hour, and 30 minutes riding, because there is so many stop signs and so many like red lights and stuff. So obviously I'm just kind of like doing a bit of sightseeing at the moment, trying to like have a look around Boston, but for training this is not the training loop. I'm barely riding my bike at the moment, spent more time stopped. Yeah, that's cool. Found the monument, so that's one of the things ticked off. So we're going to head to a local bike store now, have a look at that, and then kind of do another hour pretty much. So there should be an hour to that bike shop. Well, I made it to the bicycle store, but it's not currently open even though it's 10 o'clock, which is super late. Yeah, Cambridge Bicycle, it looks like a pretty decent store. Basically what I'm looking for is, obviously I don't have any gels, I don't have any like powders, and like if I get more than like 3 punctures I'm out of tubes. So I'm trying to find like something that's relatively close to where I'm living, that's a decent bike shop that I can kind of come to. So this kind of looks pretty sick, some pretty cool bikes in here. But yeah, it's literally 10 AM in the morning and they're not open, so that's a bit of annoying. So this is my room for the next 6 weeks. I'm able to keep my bike inside, which is real handy. So I've got the wind space sitting in the corner there, double bed. I got a desk over here so I can do all my editing, and obviously I've still got a bike shop to kind of run from over here in the States. And then we come over here, we've got the new helmet, got the laser aero helmet for the crits, and then I also was kindly enough sent a Genesis to use for training while I'm over here. Just because like some of the days you're going to be 35 plus degrees, so this thing might get a little bit hot, and I just want to be a little bit more visible as well. So got the Genesis, so thanks for Laser and Shimano New Zealand for sussing that out. And I've also got me new Oakleys in there, and then pretty much I've just filled up there. I've got a few shoes down there, but that is kind of what I'm going to be living. Obviously everyone that's Max's mate are from this like Northeastern University in Boston, so we've got Northeastern here, and we've also got Northeastern here. There's just Northeastern everywhere in this apartment. So that is going to wrap up my first video in the States. We've got there's a tour of Somerville this coming weekend, so I'm going to try and get to that. I'm not sure if I'm going to race, but it's just out in New York, so I thought it'd be kind of cool for my birthday weekend to go to New York and then go to Somerville. Stephen, who used to run New England Devo, I'm hoping to catch up with him the next few days, and he now runs ButcherBox, which is like a more of an elite team in the USA, so he's definitely going to be going down there. I know that the Cycling Project boys are also going to be there from New Zealand, so I thought it would be quite cool to go down there and get some content, and I also want to see New York City, so that could be on the cards for the videos coming up. So if you have not subscribed to the channel, please hit that button down below and like this video if you have not already.